there, this is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. Guys, I'm excited to see you today. Today in the studio, we're going to be making some shampoo bars. But before I get into that, I want to let you know that every single video that you see, the recipes, everything is found on my Patreon. Now guys, we have a wonderful Patreon packed with so much information. It will teach you how to make candles. It will teach you how to make wax melts. It will teach you how to make emulsified body butter, sugar scrubs, you name it. We got some smelly jellies coming up. It's so many things that we are adding to this Patreon all the time. We do live classes. Tomorrow we have a Canva class. This weekend, well, actually, we have a Canva class tomorrow, and tonight we have a cupcake candle making class. So you do not want to miss the wonderful things that is happening in this Patreon. Guys, go in that description box and it'll tell you so much more. Anyway, you know, I had to do my little pregnancy out of breath. All right, so let me tell y'all about these shampoo bars. What are shampoo bars? I know people going to ask that question. Shampoo bars are just really round circles. They kind of look like a soap bar. You can do them in a silicone mold, or you can get a bath bomb press, and you get in the shower and you just kind of rub it in your hair and foam up just like shampoo. But it's more trustworthy because you don't have to worry about the 99 chemicals that you would have in your hair if you went out and bought some Pantene Pro V and got some Pantene bald spots. Okay, so shampoo bars are very good because they're customizable. There's so many things that you can add to your shampoo bars. We talk about proteins and D-L-panthenol. You can add horsetail butter. There are so many different things, so they can be customizable for any culture. Okay, because at first when I was like looking into the shampoo bars, I was like, well, I don't know if, you know, this is for me. This might be for somebody else, you know, I don't know this is for me. But when I looked, I seen I could put mango butter, shea butter, things like that to condition and moisturize my hair. I felt like shampoo bars was for me too. Okay, all right, so now what you're going to need is you're going to need some mango butter because we will be using mango butter. You're going to need some cocoa noodles, sodium cocoa sulfate noodles. You're going to need some SCI noodles. That's what it is. You're going to need some stearic acid. You're going to need some jojoba oil. You're going to need some fragrance if you want to add fragrance. If you want to do essential oils, you can do that. BTMS 50, I'm looking down because I have it right here before me. I already started, like, you know, getting my stuff together to melt down. Also, you're going to need some dye. If you want to leave it the color that it is, that's fine. But if you want to dye it, you can dye it. You can use mica powder, or you can use like some water soluble dye. It's not really a long list. Cetyl alcohol. If you, like I said, if you want to add things to it, I'm going to be using some oat protein. You can add whatever you want to it. You don't need a long list of things, but you know, I will make sure you guys have everything that you need inside of the Patreon. You'll have the whole entire recipe. And that's it. We're just going to go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so everything is pretty much separated. Inside of this beaker, I have my BTMS 50, my cetyl alcohol, my hydrolyzed oats, my stearic acid, my mango butter, shea butter, or whatever else you decide to put in this recipe, and my jojoba oil. Inside this bowl, we have our SCI noodles, and I use the combination of SCI noodles, salsa powder, that's SLSA, D-L-panthenol, and I used SCI powder as well. So I just have all of that kind of mixed in together, and I used the salsa powder just to give me more of an increase of bubbles. Okay, all right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of cocoa B. I call it cocoa B, cocoa benzene, bubble up. I'm going to add that, and I'm going to put a little bit of sodium lactate inside of it. And the sodium lactate is just so we can have a little bit of a hardened bar, because I don't want to have an issue with having a soft bar. So I just want to make sure that it's completely solid and it's hard. And also sodium lactate helps you to get that longevity out of that bar as well, so it will last a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that, And then we're going to go ahead and mix all of it together. So let me melt this down and we'll be right back. Okay, so I added my color, I added my cocoa bead, and also my fragrance to this. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the bowl. Okay, and then also this. So the next I'm going to add my color, my cocoa butane, and my fragrance. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my hand mixer, or put this underneath my KitchenAid mixer and come right back. Okay, so I put it underneath my mixer for a few minutes and just let it just kind of combine more together. And as you can see, it did. It's just the bottom of it. I didn't really go and work it up from the bottom. So I'm just going to take my hands and just kind of go through it just a little bit, just to make sure everything is combined all at the bottom, guys. And this is the consistency that you want it to be. Something that's like, you know, when you pick it up, you can squeeze it together and it holds its shape. So it shouldn't be watery or anything like that. So I have everything mixed in, guys. So I don't have a mold. What I have is these containers. They're round and they have like this top. So if you like taking them to a pop-up shop, of course you could put a nice little pretty label on it to cover up this whole front. And also, you know, you got this part right here where they can just pop it out or whatever. So this is what I'll be using today. I have a bunch of them. So I'm going to go ahead and just start packing them into here. So you just kind of pick it up and just smash it in. Okay. Guys, they are finished. So the only thing I would have to do now is just leave them sitting out for a few days, let them dry, let them get hardened. So go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys again for the next video. All right.